Hey everyone, so I said I would do a video about what happened to Echo last year. So I took Echo to the doctors because she was 3 years old and she was still in 12-month-old clothing. She was pale and tiny. Took her to the doctors. He said, I've had 4 years experience. I don't want her to have a blood test. If you're a mum that wants her to have a blood test, you'll be putting her through trauma that she doesn't need. She's perfectly healthy. You should listen to me. You're just being a panicking mother. Right, so stupidly, I let him do that and I walked away. Went back again. She's seen again. Walked away again. Anyway, so a month later, went back. Said, managed to convince the doctor to have blood tests. By this point, she was grey with rings around her eyes. Anyway, the doctor said, I'll send you some forms in the post to have some bloods done. I thought, no, I'm not having that. So I went out, lied. I'm not a liar. I lied to the receptionist. I said, the doctor said she wants the forms printed out and I've got to book them myself. Receptionist just went, oh, okay. And did it. Thank goodness she did. So I had the forms and booked the blood tests myself for Echo. Took her to the hospital. She had her bloods done. Went Christmas shopping. Hour later, phone call, Echo's got to be admitted instantly, as soon as possible, right now to the children's hospital ward. So took her there, and she was admitted on the spot with what they thought was leukemia. Basically, everything in her blood was way like down. So we were told that they thought she had leukemia, to get ready to go in an ambulance overnight to Addenbrooke's to have like bone marrow samples taken, platelet transfusions, things like that. So as you can imagine, it was hell. I've never been so scared in my entire life ever. I was just like, don't even know. Those words where the doctors are sat there and nurses are all sat with you going, we're all in this together, and you're thinking, no, it's not your child, not all in this together at all. It's lovely you're saying we're all in this together, but we're not. This is my little girl, my 3-year-old you're talking about. We're not all in this together at all. Anyway, they sent her bloods to Addenbrooke's to be tested for cannulating. Anyway, we stayed overnight. We were in hospital. No one would come and speak to us. It was a nightmare. It was like just the worst waiting game ever. We didn't get sent to Addenbrooke's because they wanted to look at her bloods before anything else. So basically they were telling us that her iron levels were so low. They were 2. But her platelets were also so low. They were 32. They should be about 400. They were 32. And them two don't go together. Normally, if your iron's low, your platelets go up, or the other way round. So to have them both low was very scary, and rare to see. That also, her red blood cells were not red. They were nearly white, and they were like not even quarter the size they should be. Everything else was rock bottom. Everything. There was nothing right, nothing. Anyway, the next day the specialist came in. Thank everything. I'm not religious, but thank whoever, whatever looking over her. She didn't have leukemia. She had, I can't pronounce this, so you will excuse me, severe iron deficiency anemia, so she was associated with thrombocytopenia. I cannot pronounce it. I'll write it on the screen. I cannot pronounce that. But, yeah, her levels were so low. They said, no, they were specialists, and they said they didn't know how she was even alive. They didn't know. They didn't know how she was standing. They could not work out how she was alive when everything was so low. She shouldn't be here. They said she shouldn't be alive at all. And if we hadn't have got her in, they didn't think she would have been alive within 2 weeks. She would have passed away within the next 2 weeks maximum. She was that ill. They couldn't believe she'd seen 3 separate doctors and they'd told me that she was perfectly healthy with the size and the colour and everything that she was. And I knew there was something wrong. Always listen to your instincts as a parent. Care, you know your child better than anyone. And I knew there was something wrong, and I let them, to the point where I lied and got the forms myself. I had listened to the doctors. So anyway, they said she was basically a miracle child. Put her on different medications. But yeah, her platelets were 32. They do a transplant normally at 40, and hers were 32. Like I said, they're meant to be in the 400 region. Her iron was 2. That's meant to be like 15. I think her white and red blood cell, I can't even remember. I can't find all the paperwork. I don't know what I've done with the paperwork. But thankfully, after a couple of months, or a month I think it was, she had another blood test and everything was going up. And that was like, that's the best Christmas present ever. Like ever. Everything was going up in the right direction and has continued to do so. They did say, like, she's had several blood tests since then and it's all continued to go up. But they have said it could come back at any time. Also, her immune system is not as strong as other kids because she's had this. It could come back at any time. Yeah, so basically she had this, I will write it on the screen, and had it. They said this was not like had just come on. This had developed over a period of time, and the fact that the doctors had said there was nothing wrong with her and she shouldn't be here. So fast forward to, this was like October, November, end of November. So we got the call saying everything was going up a few weeks before Christmas, around this time or whatever. It wasn't until February I then got a letter from the doctor's surgery saying you came in asking for blood tests for your daughter. There will be a blood test available in 3 to 6 months for you to take your daughter. We shall let you know nearer the time. So I didn't get that letter till, I think it was the end of January. So she'd already been dead 2 months at this point before they even sent me the letter. And then to wait up to 6 months for the blood test. She'd been dead 6 and 8 months, something like that, before they were even going to do the blood test. If I hadn't gone and lied to the receptionist, which I don't condone lying, but fuck, I did. I lied because that doctor was not going to send her for urgent blood tests. This was like, oh yeah, well, okay then, okay. So I literally just winged it and went to the reception. Oh, that's right. She just said print out the forms and give them to me and I'll sort it out. And the receptionist was a bit like, I went, no, it's fine. Honestly, and I blagged it, basically. I blagged it and she gave me the forms. So I phoned that number that day and booked the blood test myself and had the blood forms and took them to the hospital. And that's what I did. And that's how I saved my daughter's life. And everyone says to me, are you going to sue? Are you going to sue the doctors that said she was absolutely perfectly fine? What are you going to do? And it's like, it's my word against his, that he said she's perfectly fine and that I was just being a hysterical mother. And there's so many different factors into it. When you sue people, it consumes you. It's your life. Like, I can't afford solicitors and all this, and there's no win, no fee. It's just a life-consuming thing to sue the NHS. It is. I've known people to try and do it, and some are successful, some are not. But yeah, she's a walking miracle. Now, as you can imagine, every little thing now scares us massively. Because like that, it could happen again. And she runs around, she's perfectly healthy. But last night, obviously, we have had a bit of a panic, which this is about to stop, so I'll do a part 2. But last night we had a massive panic and treated like shit again by the person on the end of the phone. So always trust your instincts as a parent.